Okay, here's the TCI box from the XVZ 1200. You can plainly see it's been replaced by a TCI box from an XVZ 1300. It says right on there, 86 to 89. I'm going to take it apart. I already took it apart once and resoldered a bunch of crap, but I still have a feeling this thing's messed up, so I'm going to probably do some more soldering on the joints that are already there and try to inspect it a little more, and maybe try to find the diodes that people are talking about on the internet. So, geez, hold on. Alright, I don't know if anybody wants to watch this crap, but let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Something's melting, I smell it. Must be my soldering iron. Or I probably touched it with my coat. That's probably what happened. Yeah, probably burning holes in my clothes. Oh well. Alright, here's the first cover. And there's 5 screws that hold this board down. These are the nuts that hold the switching diodes, or the switching transistors, I'm sorry. There's 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got my trusty solder sucker. Everybody's got one of these, right? Gotta get one. Alright, let's see if we can make a mess. Let's see if we can make a mess. Come on. Here we go. You know, there we go. This thing gets pretty hot. 30-watt soldering iron does pretty good. It's a good weller. I bought some cheapies from Harbor Freight, and they're really not worth the powder to blow them to hell. So get yourself a good soldering iron. Whoop. Bad timing there, guy. And you got to take off these connectors. So it's weird. The connectors are molded into the plastic, and the board is soldered onto the molded-in connectors. It's kind of silly. This is before they had good electronics with O-rings, and you know, like on the Sea-Doos and stuff like that. That stuff is great. All sealed O-rings. You even get it wet, and it still doesn't get wet. I mean, you submerge it, and they don't get wet. Uh-oh. Too big of a blob of solder. Oh, look at that. Listen, folks. Empty your solder sipper occasionally. Still too much on there. I put a lot on when I soldered them. Just wasted it all. Yeah, the cord was probably blocking the camera or something, right? Let's see if I can do it from a good vantage point for the camera. I used a lot of solder. Dang, you pig. Ah, bad. Yes, indeed. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. Get the solder while it's still molten. And then it kind of dries when it gets the suction of this thing. It hardens. Gets stuck in there. Whoa. What the hell's going on, man? Melting the plastic, I guess. Melting my solder sucker. Okay. That may be good enough. It may not. I might have to go over them again. There's a couple that looks like they're still got some too much solder on it. Sometimes the pin will stick to the side of the hole, so with the soldering, if you know there's solder down there, you want to hit it again. But sometimes all you gotta do is wedge it over a little bit with the soldering iron, and you'll hear a tick, and it'll let go from the side, and then you'll be able to work it off there like that. That one's already loose. This one's, I think it's got a little too much down in there. Ah, didn't load it, you dumbass. There, now I don't think that one's touching. This one looks good, it moves. Kind of tap them to see if they're gonna move or if they're stuck to the side. I think that one's stuck. Ah, you know, get your head out of your ass. Get your head out of your ass, you dumbass. That one, I guess that one's good. Okay, I think we can pry it off now. All right. Let's take the screws off. Now these 5 screws are screwed to the case, and these 4 nuts are not. They're just holding the heat sinks to the switching transistors. Now I should have read up on this before I took it apart the first time, and then maybe I could have replaced the diodes first thing. But I didn't do that. You get excited and you think you just fixed something and you want to put it back together and see it run. And then you got to do that about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times or something like that. That's the joy of working on 40-year-old shit. And I cleaned this up a little bit last time. It had a bunch of, you can see there was traces of water in there. And then there's all this glue that kind of holds things in place. You know, moisture gets in there and just holds it against these components. I tried to scrape some off, but I thought, well, I might be doing more damage than good. I think I tore apart a connection here. I soldered that back on. I'm gonna try to inspect it a little more, hit some more joints with solder. Try to, I don't know, try to find something. I think I'm gonna replace these diodes. I think those are the ones, maybe all of these, who knows. This one looks like it's got something. Let's see here, looks like this one. I don't know if I'm even in the camera. Yeah. Looks like this one's got some white shit coming out of it. What if that means it's no good? I might isolate that, desolder it, and then check the diode and see if it's leaking. The diode is supposed to pass current electricity in only one direction and then stop the other direction. This one was a little suspect. I didn't want to pick at it too much because I thought, well, I'll just screw things up, but then I read that people are replacing all these. I think they're just using 1N 401s or 4001s. I think I'm going to do that, look around a little bit more and see what I can resolder without getting too silly. I don't know. We'll see.